Before we start this video, I would like to say one thing. Season 4 Part 2 is still one of the best Ninjago entries we've had in a while, and nothing will change that. However, the topic I'm about to discuss in this video might be criticizing the entire story of Season 4 Part 2, and I just want you guys to go in with an open mind. Because in this video, I'm gonna be talking about how the entire Ra's plotline with Silver and the entire thing with the Tiger Tribe was kind of given injustice, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, in the overall course of Dragon's Rising because of Season 4 Part 2. And yeah, let's just talk about it. I know this is a little rambly, but it's gonna make sense in a while. So, Season 4 Part 2, obviously, spoilers ahead, guys. That should be made incredibly clear even by the thumbnail, but Season 4 Part 2 follows the storyline of not only the ninjas and the new ninjas, but also Silver. Silver is someone who was a survivor of the Tiger Tribe just destruction. Whatever happened to them, Silver was somehow not there with them at the time because he was trying to find a new place for them to be at. And whilst he was gone, of course, the entire tribe got decimated, including, of course, his wife and the entire tribe, more or less, except for Lord Raz, or Zeraz now, as his original name was. Now, this is all fine and dandy. In fact, I think this is great stuff. However, I do think Lord Raz finding all of this about him now does kind of end up taking a bit of a toll on whatever his character was gonna eventually build up to be, because in my opinion they've just kind of dragged Lord Raz out a little too much. They completely kept him out of the story in basically in the entirety of season 4. He had like 15 minutes of screen time, or like 5 minutes of screen time, and Lord Raz is just someone we've been with for such a long time, and we had almost no idea as to what his motivations were until maybe about now. He wants to bring his tribe back, and that's all fair and good. But season 2, let's go back there for a second, that kind of showed us the mentality of Lord Raz, where he wants to force out everything, and he believes that strength is the do all be all. And the fact that Lord Raz was apparently bullied at one point in his childhood, and that is what led him to kind of, joining whatever his master's plan was. This was all good stuff back then, but now that you find out that his motivations are actually bringing his tribe back, it doesn't really add up in my opinion, because if the people that Lord Raz got kind of, I guess, bullied by were his own tribes, people, or maybe some other tribes people with generally the same idea, why would he want to bring them all back? And even if he, yes, does want to bring them all back, he never really mentions or has any real motivation behind having them back. He says all of this to Silver in season 4 part 2, and he does say this to Aaron as well during season 3, but we never really see why he'd want to bring them back, apart from, of course, the fact that these are his own people. Like, do you guys understand what I mean here? His motivations in season 4 part 2 make sense on paper, but when you look at what you have actually seen throughout the entirety of Dragon's Rising, it just kind of feels like it's a little on the nose. It just doesn't feel like Lord Ra should have that big of a reason to bring his tribe back, especially after all of the horrendous stuff he's done. Is that really the reason behind him doing all of this? And that is, of course, just my first problem here. That isn't really even that big of an issue. I just wanted to bring that up because I was on my mind ever since I finished watching season 4 part 2. But the other bigger issue is the fact that the entire plot line of Lord Raz going to Silver becomes kind of pointless by the end of the season, and this is something I really dislike. What happens at the very end of season 4 part 2 is Silver, of course, ends up accidentally killing Lloyd in the process of being manipulated by the Weapon of Desolation, and Lloyd, of course, has to destroy it. But after this, Lord Vaz comes back up on the screen and he just says to the audience, or to Master Wu, I guess, that it really didn't matter if the Weapon of Desolation was destroyed or not. It's nothing. It doesn't even matter. And I don't know. I find that a little cheap. He said the same exact thing in season 4, part 1. Like, you guys had a minor victory, but it's okay. And now in season 4, part 2, he says the same exact thing again. Well, if it wasn't such a big deal, why would you go all the way to Silver to tell him all of this? Was it to poison his mind? Is Lord Raj genuinely that smart to the point where he knew that Silver would end up somehow causing the death of one of the ninjas in the process of whatever he was gonna do? If he was this smart, then why didn't he figure out that Noct and Rox were working together back in season 2, part 2? It's just weird when you think about Lord Raz in that sense. He's been a bit of an inconsistent character, in my opinion. He goes from being really tough to sometimes soft, but then reveals that he's just manipulating it. And I don't know what exactly to make of this anymore. I get that Lord Raj is someone they're trying to flesh out, but if you wanted to flesh him out, you would have given him something else to do in season 4 part 1. You could have given him something else to do in season 4 part 2. Anything to make him feel like he's still part of the ongoing story, instead of having him be at the end of both of these parts, or even season 3 part 2, just to be at the same spot again but with a new weapon now. I wish we actually saw how he got all of these weapons. I think that would have been a much better way of putting it. And now we have season 5 coming out, and season 5 will apparently feature some of these evil ninjas who Lord Raz makes to stop these ninjas. And again, why would he want to even stop them if he just says again and again that they're not even that important and his plans are still going as well planned? It's just really weird writing to some degree, if that makes sense. And I know maybe I'm looking too deep into this, but when I look at what they've done with not only Lord Raz but also the Tiger Tribe, I'm not gonna include Silver here because Silver is actually pretty good. I just feel like there's something off with all of it. Something always feels on the nose with it, and it's just this feeling I can't get rid of. And I hope season 5 does give Lord Raz a lot of the time he deserves so that we can learn more about him. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe to that fun stuff. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Love you guys.